मिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम। प्यारे तलबा अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू। बच्चों, हमारा जो आज का टॉपिक है, जो हम पहले से पढ़ते आ रहे हैं, इंडिया आफ्टर इंडिपेंडेंस। उसका जो टॉपिक है वो है सब टॉपिक जो है वो है द सर्च फॉर एन इंडिपेंडेंट फॉरेन पॉलिसी। इससे पहले हमने इन पॉइंट्स पर नज़र मारी। वो है ए न्यू एंड डिवाइडेड नेशन, ए कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन इज रिटन, हाउ वेयर स्टेट्स टू बी फॉर्मड, प्लानिंग फॉर डेवलपमेंट। इन ये 4 पॉइंट्स हमने डिस्कस किए। आज हम इसका ये 5वां पॉइंट द सर्च फॉर एन इंडिपेंडेंट फॉरेन पॉलिसी डिस्कस करने जा रहे हैं। India gained freedom soon after the devastations of the Second World War. At that time, a new international body, the United Nations, formed in 1945, was in its infancy. The 1950s and 1960s saw the emergence of the Cold War, that is, power rivalries and ideological conflicts between the USA and the USSR, with both countries creating military alliances. This was also the period when colonial empires were collapsing and many countries were attaining independence. Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, who was also the foreign minister of newly independent India, developed Free India's foreign policy in this context. Non-alignment formed the bedrock of this foreign policy, led by statesmen from Egypt, Yugoslavia, Indonesia, Ghana, and India. The non-aligned movement urged countries not to join either of the two major alliances. But this policy of staying away from alliances was not a matter of remaining isolated or neutral. The former means remaining aloof from world affairs, whereas non-aligned countries such as India played an active role in mediating between the America and Soviet alliances. They tried to prevent war, often taking a humanitarian and moral stand against war. However, for one reason or another, many non-aligned countries, including India, got involved in wars. By the 1970s, a large number of countries had joined the non-aligned movement. अब इसका छठा पॉइंट है वो है द नेशन 60 years on. On 5 August 2007, India celebrated 60 years of its existence as a free nation. How well has the country done to this time, and to what extent has it fulfilled the ideals set out in the Constitution? That India is still united and that it is still democratic, or achievements that we might justly be proud of. Many foreign observers had felt that India could not survive as a single country, that it would break up into many parts, with each region or linguistic group seeking to form a nation of its own. Others believed that it would come under military rule. However, as many as 13 general elections have been held since independence, as well as hundreds of state and local elections. There is a free press as well as an independent judiciary. Finally, the fact that people speak different languages or practice different faiths has not come in the way of national unity. On the other hand, deep divisions persist despite constitutional guarantees. The untouchables, or as they are now referred to, the Dalits, face violence and discrimination. In many parts of rural India, they are not allowed access to water sources, temples, parks, and other public places. And despite the secular ideals enshrined enshrined in the constitution, there have been clashes between different religious groups in many states. Above all, as many observers have noted, the gulf between the rich and the poor has grown over the years. Some parts of India and some groups of Indians have benefited a great deal from economic development. They live in large houses and dine in expensive restaurants, and their children to expensive private schools and take expensive foreign holidays. At the same time, many others continue to live below the poverty line, housed in urban slums or living in remote villages on lands that yield little. They cannot afford to send their children to स्कूल। बच्चों, ये था हमारा आज का सब टॉपिक। इसके साथ ही हमारा जो चैप्टर इंडिया आफ्टर इंडिपेंडेंस ख़त्म हुआ। इंशाल्लाह कल में इसके टेक्सचुअल क्वेश्चंस आपके सामने लेकर हाजिर हो जाऊंगा। तब तक के लिए खुदा हाफिज़।